another Ouija talk because they're fun. You guys seem to like them. I love doing them, so I'm back with one. Now today's Ouija talk is going to be slightly different than my other ones because I'm going to be telling you guys why you should always say goodbye. I know in every single one of my Ouija talks, I mention that at least once. At the end of every single one of my videos, that's literally my outro. Always say goodbye, bye. I wanted to delve into more detail. I thought this would be really beneficial because a lot of people don't see the importance of it. They're like, why do you always have to say goodbye? That is a big question. And also in any movie you see about the Ouija board, in the top 3 rules, always say goodbye is always in those top 3 rules. They might say only 3 rules, and always say goodbye is one of them. In my top 3 rules, if I was only going to follow 3 rules, always say goodbye would be number 1. Out of all 3 rules. So I want to get into more details on that today, just in case people are confused on why that's the case, and what happens if you don't say goodbye. We're going to go all into strictly that today. Wow, I should start a curriculum for my Ouija board curriculum. I don't know. Anyways, before I get into the video, I just want to quickly say 17 more videos until October, which if you don't know what's going on in October, I'm going to be posting a video every single day for the entire month. But it's going to be awesome. I'm very excited for it. And again, as I've been saying in a lot of my videos, if you have any ideas for videos you want to see me do for October, just leave them in the comments down below. And if I like your comment, if I like your video suggestion and I choose to do it, I will give you a shout out in that video. So you will have a dedication to it. But yeah, so that's kind of all I got to say about that. But without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Alright, so this is the Ouija board. Hopefully by now you've seen one. This is the planchette. I always bring it up in my Ouija talk. Sometimes I don't even talk about it. This is definitely going to be needed to be talked about because this is the piece that you move on the board. This is the piece that lets you see what the spirit's saying and how to say goodbye. So basically, a lot of people, again, top 3 rules usually in most movies you'll see is don't play alone, don't play in a graveyard, and always say goodbye. Now, they always say goodbye last, and they get really creepy, and then they always forget, and things go horribly wrong. Which, that some things in movies, even though they have the special effects and stuff, some of those horrible things can actually happen. But I'm here to tell you guys why it is so important to say goodbye. For starters, one reason it is important because this Ouija board, to me, a Ouija board is like a door, but instead of it being the door to a house, the door to the spirit world. And when you play it, you are opening that door. You are welcoming spirits, you are opening the door. When you say goodbye, that's how you're closing the door. The most popular way people explain why you should always say goodbye is they say that's like leaving your front door open to your house. Anyone can come in, anyone can come out. That's basically what you're doing here. That's the very basic way. But basically, this is a portal to the spirit world. Not necessarily it's going to suck you into the spirit world, but because you can't obviously get sucked into it, but you are able to let spirits out with the Ouija board. So the reason you got to say goodbye is because it's not only just closing the door to the spirit world, but if there's any spirits that could possibly be attached to you, you're shutting it so the spirits can't attach themselves. Does that make sense? If you leave it open, spirits can come out and they can get attached to you, and that can be very dangerous. So when you say goodbye, you shut the door, and if there's any spirits that are trying to get attached to you, basically protecting yourself from the spirits attaching themselves to you. That's the main reason why you should always say goodbye. A while ago, this one girl commented on one of my videos, not that she was debunking the theory or anything, or saying, yeah, that's not really true. But it was really interesting to me because she was basically saying well, I don't think you necessarily have to say goodbye because it opens up, but it's just kind of a courtesy in a way. Obviously, when you are walking away from someone or something, you're gonna say bye, right? Oh, well, I'm gonna go bye. Not just yeah, funny, and walk away. If you're having a conversation with someone, it's just polite to say goodbye. That's how that was her theory. I kind of forgot it, and I don't know exactly where the comment is, which kind of made sense. So I wasn't saying, oh no, it's wrong. But now thinking about it, the reason why, yes, obviously you want to be polite and say goodbye, but also the bigger reason is just because it technically does close the doorway. Now some people maybe say goodbye. That's where you got to be really careful with these, because if you use them wrong, bad things can happen. Because some people will say goodbye but they'll have a spirit attached to them. Now, that could be from just using the board wrong, or playing it too long, or like, you know, like it can be from a multitude of different things. Like, saying goodbye is just a way to kind of like, it's like a restraining order. I guess that, I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. It's like a restraining order in a way. Like, if someone is constantly around you and like they won't go away, and you get a restraining order, it's like a way to keep them away from you. That's kind of what saying goodbye is. Also, not that I'm like trying to go against her theory, one other thing, they wouldn't put, like, whoever made the Ouija board wouldn't put goodbye on it if it wasn't important, you know? Like, obviously, it had some sort of importance to it. Like, the symbols up here, obviously they have some sort of importance or they wouldn't be on the board. But it definitely has importance. It's not just there as a courtesy, it's there to save you from the spirits. It's there to shut the portal. That is why it is so important to say goodbye. I don't know how much more detail I can go into on it, but yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions on it, like you guys still have things you're confused about with the Ouija board, comment it down below. That's it for today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, or if you want more Ouija talks. Also subscribe, because I make new videos every single Monday and Friday. Comment down below what you thought of this video. Comment down below any more Ouija talk ideas you have. Guys, I'm running low. Or, like, I have ideas, but, like, there's only so many I can do before I'm just gonna before, like, it's like, what do I talk about now? Yeah. So comment those down below. Let's check out my Instagram at HorrorLover13, because I post special effects and makeup, and I post on my Instagram stories, so keep updated with my life. And check out my website, queenofhorror.com, where I post everything horror in case you're not getting enough horror on this channel, which hopefully by October my whole website renovation thing will be done. But that is it. So until next time, bye guys, and just remember, always say goodbye.